All right, let's go ahead and get started.
I agree. All right, everyone. My name is Chantal Miner.
And my name is Janessa Everett.
We just want to thank you for joining us today. We are the account executives for both the East and West Coasts. We are from Salt Lake City, Utah, where Companion Corporation, the creators of Alexandria, is located. Our primary focus is to inform our existing customers of new products that we've introduced to the Alexandria family. That is exactly what we'll be doing for you today. We'll be introducing Navigator and Engagement Plus. We're hoping to leave some time at the end for a short Q&A session. We'll also leave up our contact information and welcome any questions you may have.
Great. We are here today because our goal is to help you make the library the hub of your school, whether that be through physical or online resources. With the need for online learning, online resources have become a popular solution. But how do you manage them? Up until now, there has been no easy way to provide a single search option that is unbiased towards any one vendor or content area. As you know, online resources are expensive if left unmanaged, unmonitored, or unverified. What kind of impact are these resources having? Are they being utilized? Are they appropriate and safe? Are they worth the investment? If asked, could you answer these questions? The solution is twofold. First, we'll start with Navigator. Navigator is a Google-like search experience for all your resources from vendors you choose to work with. Navigator uses artificial intelligence to search your connected databases and return results with the term entered without using any metadata. It's a unique discovery tool that allows your students, teachers, and librarians to safely go to one interface to search all your databases with one login without leaving a database behind. So this means that your patrons no longer need to log into 10 different resource catalogs to perform the exact same search. Navigator makes these resources discoverable on any device without the need for an application. With the addition of supporting multiple languages, Navigator is a great tool to see if databases you're subscribed to are being utilized to ultimately get a return on investment. I'll be showing a demo of Navigator in the next couple of slides, but first, Chantal will introduce Engagement Plus to you.
Thank you, Janessa. Okay, so the second part of the solution is Engagement Plus. It is the newest Alexandria application that can be deployed district-wide, intelligently measuring all online reading, learning, and engagement. Engagement Plus is a robust dashboard that allows you to gather usage analytics that can be shared with all educational leaders, teachers, and students. A solution that provides a bigger picture of what is happening in your digital world. Engagement Plus empowers students to be able to research and navigate the web safely. It's a powerful educational tool that encourages students to read and explore in a safe environment. A couple of slides ago, we asked you some questions about your online resources. We asked you, what kind of impact are these resources having? Are those resources being utilized? Are they appropriate? Are they safe? We want you to keep these questions in mind as we navigate through our live demo. Our goal today is to help you answer these questions and empower you with a solution. We've given you a brief explanation of what these two products are. Now we'll go ahead and jump into the live demo so you can see that these two powerful solutions come to life.
Awesome. Thanks, Chantal. Just going to jump out of our keynote presentation here and jump over to our demo side. To our current users on with us, you'll recognize Alexandria's landing page and the customizable Explore panes. We've created one just for Navigator that allows you to start your search right within Alexandria. Alexandria Navigator comes with an HTML search box that can be integrated into any website and is generally the entry point into Navigator. This is just one way you can incorporate this search box. Today, I'm interested in learning more about planets. So that'll be my main point of search. As you can see, it takes us directly into the Navigator interface. This interface is customizable to make it recognizable to your patrons with the added bonus of putting your own website hyperlinked in the top bar. So as an example, we've hyperlinked Alexandria's researcher page. So I'll jump there and it's got that nice tight integration between your search interfaces, your landing page, your home screen, whatever that may be and what you want that to look like for your patrons. As you can see, the ease of searching everything in one place. I can quickly see all physical resources and digital in one place. Notice that I can click on a physical copy and take quick action by placing a hold. For example, I've chosen waste, recycling, reuse. That's my local Alexandria. I click the go-to, I went a little quick there, sorry. I click the go-to button that opens up a new tab in Alexandria where I can now place that hold. I'll close out this tab so I can show you more fun features, such as viewing ebooks.
Oh, your favorite part.
Yes. If you're an Alexandria customer, this ebook right here may look familiar to you if you're subscribed to Gumdrop. I'm just going to click on that and you'll see how quickly I can start reading and get engaged. Oh, of course, pull that out of the way. Great. All right, so if you're a learner like me, I can get caught up in this ebook experience. So I better get back to Navigator since that's what you guys signed up for today. As many of you may be wondering, you might want to show, I want to show you how you can make your search more specific by using the refine tool. So by going to this bar, I'm going to type in sons, and then that'll filter my results even further. You can keep refining and adding terms as you need, and you can always see your current parameters right up here on the top. One thing I want to point out while we're here is that you can perform any search in multiple languages by simply clicking this keyboard icon in the search bar. We love this feature for patrons in instances where English is not their first language, to ensure that they're engaged in your collection and resources. Okay. Additionally, this tool is responsive design to be available on any device, whether that's a mobile device, tablet, laptop, whatever you guys are using, makes it that much more customizable. Now I want to show you how powerful and unique I can make these searches by changing interfaces to our basic search screen. As you can see right from this screen, you can view all linked databases that you are searching. This is a great quick view to see if any databases are down and need to be renewed or managed. They would just have a line right through them and you would know that they aren't being searched and you need to investigate why. Now I'm going to click on Target Search Set to show you how to go one step further by choosing your category and searching by smaller subsets. We'll perform another search, but this time with only ebooks and online resources. That means I'm going to click off of my local physical copies and make sure ebooks and digital resources are clicked. Again, because the theme of today is planets. All right, and as you can see, once that pulls up, it's only going to show me my online and electronic resources. All right, one of my favorite features is that these searches are done in real time with zero bias to the results. Now to show you that example, let's look at the results from AAAS, the Science Journal. Of course, that one's just being a little slow. So I'm probably got 21,000 results. Yes. All right, so notice the order these results are in Navigator. Now what I'm going to do is hop on over to the Science Journal and do the exact same search for planets. And as you can see, those same results in the same order came up. So that is okay, now one more thing I want to show you is we can take this one step further. We'll go to the homepage on the Science Journal. We'll see the latest article, the pandemic education, kind of fitting for this day and age.
Yes, it is.
Let me open that. And then I'm going to copy this title, jump back over to Navigator and paste that in there. So it takes just a second here. So the same article that was released today shows up right away without having to wait a week or more to see it, maybe just a few seconds like we had to wait for. But this is a huge differentiator with Navigator, as you'll always have the latest and greatest results with no lag in published data. Without using metadata, it allows us this flexibility. That's how powerful this tool is. So with the short time we have with you today, we've briefly touched on what Navigator can do for you. We hope you're excited and want to learn more about how this would work for your facility. Now I'll turn the time over to Chantel to showcase Engagement Plus for you.
Perfect. Thanks again, Janessa. Okay, so we've shown you Navigator. Now we want to show you a way that you can further your experience by adding Engagement Plus. Just so you know, these two programs can be used individually, but they are so much more powerful when they're used together. So here is a science journal that we just performed using Navigator. We'll go ahead and open up the student interface of Engagement Plus plugin. Here you can see how much total time has been spent reading online as a student. You can also see the reading level of the page and the category right here. Further on in the demo, I'm going to show you how this data that is being collected is leveraged. But while we're here, I also want to show you how we can annotate the entire article with this tool. As a student, you can highlight in this article. You can have the entire article read aloud to you, or even just a single word read out loud.
Pseudoscience.
Perfect. Maybe it's a word you've never seen before, or just one that you're unsure of how to pronounce. Another fun feature here is that you can take notes with this plugin as well. This is what is considered a challenge and is something a teacher or librarian would set up using the dashboard. You may be asking yourself now where this information is stored. It doesn't really matter how your students access learning, however they're doing that on their own, whether it's a website, application, or program. It's collecting that data from a school-provided device or account. This is all captured on the dashboard I'm about to show you. We'll now be moving away from the student interface and onto more of a teacher admin view. So we're going to go ahead and pull up the dashboard of Engagement Plus that's right here. It's important to know that all educators have the same dashboard, but it is permission-based. We're going to go ahead and start with the district view. As you can see, here is a snapshot of your entire district's digital space for the past 2 weeks. You can see that we have a total of 4,235 students in our district, and that 3,721 of them have reading time. You can also see the average reading level of the content viewed, total time reading, and average daily time. You can see how your students are engaged online with this graph, which it typically goes down on the weekends, which is pretty normal.
It's supposed to be, right?
Yes. This graph shows the most common reading levels and which topics are most interesting to your students. You can also see which websites are being viewed the most. Another fun feature here is actually at the top. You can filter your data however you like by using the customized detailed filter. So we can change things around in there, do what we want. Keep in mind, this tool doesn't just measure clicks to a page or time spent on a page. It's actually measuring the engagement from the reading level of the site down to the categorization of the site and total time engaged. From here, you can filter by school, grade level, and category filters with subcategories that you can go ahead and apply. Perfect. Okay, on the left-hand side, we're going to go ahead and click on data. From here, you have the ability to compare data between schools, classes, and students. This is another powerful tool right at your fingertips. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and click on attendance. Attendance can be used in many different ways. One of our favorites is the teacher's ability to assign reading time and then view how much time was actually spent for that assignment. This can be particularly helpful to know if the assignment given was too hard or if the student even completed it. Under the traditional seat time funding rules in most states, schools receive funds only if students are physically present at school and working directly with a teacher. Online learning changed that approach for everyone. With Engagement Plus, there has been no way to track online learning, but now you can do that with this tool. This is another possible way to increase funding. 3 features that I've showed you so far is dashboard, data, and attendance. Those focus on the history of your online footprint. The next 2 features I'm about to show you, challenges and library, focus on the future engagement between teachers and students. We're going to go ahead and choose challenges. Challenges allows you to give your students an assignment or guidance around reading and learning across the web while giving you accountability. You can assign specific categories or websites along with start and end dates. Select a pre-made challenge or customize it or create a new one. The science journal that we showed you previously, this is where you create that challenge for your students. Now we're going to go ahead and click on library. In the library view, it's essentially a launch pad of open educational resources. Here you can find interesting content from approved resources. I'm going to go ahead and choose aerospace. I'm going to go ahead and change the grade level. And then I'm going to choose an article that's interesting to me and one that I want to share with my students. What I like here is that you can feel confident that your students are reading in a safe environment. Again, this is just a quick overview of Engagement Plus, and we hope you want to learn more about it, and we're happy to schedule time to go in more in depth with you. This wraps up our demo portion of the presentation. And now I'm going to turn the time back over to Janessa.
Great. Thank you, Chantel. It's so awesome. Excited to start looking at those and getting further into that library.
We're a little bit too excited about these two
I think
features.
so.
It's fun for us. We like new things too.
Yes. All right. So in conclusion, we've shown you our two newest additions to the Alexandria platform. In review, Navigator is the delivery platform that allows you to create your safe, personalized Google experience with resources provided through Navigator. Engagement Plus, smart technology measures engaged reading and learning time online across the entire web. Engagement Plus also calculates reading level and subject area of every web page, regardless of whether it's a free open source content or a paid application or program.
That's perfect. And we just want you to know that we appreciate you taking the time with us today to explore these two new products. We do hope that you're as excited about them as we are. For some of you, we know it's late in the day and we appreciate you sticking around to be with us. It goes to show how dedicated you are to your library, especially because it's the day after daylight savings. Janessa and I are trying our best to pretend it isn't affecting us, but unfortunately it is. We are tired.
Yes.
So we do have about 10 minutes left. And we'd like to go ahead and open that up for questions. If you guys do have any, feel free to put them in the chat portion in Zoom, and we'll hopefully be able to answer them for you. If we can't, we'll certainly follow up with an email. So thanks again for joining us, and we'll go ahead and open that up to some questions.
Wonderful. Thanks, guys.